This is a magical park. I've driven past the sign for many, many years, never went into it. It is 12 miles in from the road, the main road, which you'll see at the end of the video. It's magical. I would have loved to have run around there as a kid, and even as a young adult, I would have loved to have gone jogging through there. This is Valley number 1. There's 2 more, a Valley 3 and a Valley 2 to the south of this. But it is just so much fun. It just makes you feel like fun. As you can see from this view, it's just acres and acres of these, what they're called hoodoos. Here I am walking around some of them, and you can see the roof of the overlook from up there where I started the whole video. But it's just so much fun. It just makes you want to have a picnic or start running around. That's my friend Becky holding up the rock. And that's me, and I was cold because it was a gusty, cold day. If the sun was on you, you were okay, but the wind was cold. It costs $20 a car to get in because it is a Utah State Park. A park's pass is about $60 a year. But I always have to stop here at the Hollow Mountain. I always call it the Hole in the Rock, but I always either get gas. Usually need gas if I'm going to Lake Powell, but this time we were going to go eat next. And so Becky knows the area. She took us here. Now this is where Becky's property is, and I don't know how you ever find where your lot is because it's really desolate. These are all artifacts from when there was a town there, and that's an old watering trough made from a big old cottonwood trunk. As you can read this, this is the site from a town clear back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, Giles. It got flooded out quite a lot. They'd build a dam and then it'd wash out. They'd build another dam, it would wash out, and eventually they all gave up. Yes. But at one time, you know, this, they say, is fertile soil, and they were growing orchards and gardens and had trees and bushes.
Desolate place I've ever seen.
It's all mine. It's all mine.
Just look at this. This is an artist's rendition of what it might have looked like. I think they were dreaming a bit. We walked around and found a few things from the old days. That was an old cistern that I'm surprised hasn't caved in. Here's an old chimney. But it's just all around this sagebrush and hard to find anything to identify any kind of property lines by. Now this guy has the right idea. Since the town was abandoned because of floods, he's gotten this old houseboat off of Lake Powell, brought it up here, and I guess he lives here part-time. He's ready for the floods. Hope he's got it tethered. We're now on the road that's you take off of I-70 to the south towards Hanksville. I want to remind you, this is a spring break week, but there's no traffic on this road. This road goes through Hanksville and on down to Bullfrog on Lake Powell, or you can go to the west and go to Capitol Reef National Park, but it's just big old desolate country. Oh, and by the way, these scenery scenes are always for my friend Lois, who doesn't get out at all anymore.